Okay, another track gallop to show you here from Randwick between races. Let's have a look at this track gallop as we roll the footage. King of Sparta and King's Gambit. So King of Sparta obviously in front there and King's Gambit up on the outside. And this will be a good piece of work by King's Gambit. He just sidles up alongside King of Sparta, who fights back, and they go to the line, not too much between them. So King of Sparta heading to the quokka. We'll have a market for that quokka. Not much between them there, as you can see. Both those horses worked pretty good. Let's have a look at that market for the quokka. So Amelia's Jewels $4, Overpass $5, King of Sparta right in the mix there, $6, Oscar's Fortunes at $8, and Almighty Class at $11, Bella Nipotina at $11. Buenos Noches there at $11, Private Eye $11, but probably unlikely.
Absolutely, yeah, and I think we might have a chat to the Snowdens ahead of this one, so we might be able to pick their brain as to the two kings there, King's Gambit and, of course, King of Sparta, as you touched on. And just having a look at that, I mean, King of Sparta, I feel as though it's just gone from strength to strength each and every preparation. And we've seen probably the pinnacle's been up there in Queensland, but the return was a cracker.
Yeah, King of Sparta, he is airborne, isn't he? So I know he's a 5-year-old, but he's won his past two. He won up at the Gold Coast and then came back and won the Expressway. So he's probably never raced better. All he needs is a dry track, and we know what he's capable of doing, really ripping home at the finish.
Shani, let's just get your thoughts on King's Gambit, who I think it's fair to say has a few quirks. He was over-racing a touch there, albeit in a track gallop, and he was a little bit hot and getting a bit excited in the yard too. What did you think?
And that's him. He's just one of those high-energy horses that just works himself up and over a lace out on the track, and that's what he did again here this afternoon. In saying that, when he walked into the yard, I know it wasn't race day pressure, there wasn't any other horses around or whatnot, but he actually wasn't too bad for him, which I guess might be a good sign going forward. But when you see it, you don't really take any notice of it because that's just him, and that's been him the whole way through.
Quickly, your thoughts on the two kings that went around?
Yeah, look, they're in great shape. King's Gambit, he's in great order. It's just that both horses give that a little outing, get their energy flowing and having a little bit of a nervous sweat, which we got out of it today, and they're both ticking over beautifully.